If you like the content on this channel, I really hope that you'll consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. All the subscriptions really help with the YouTube algorithm to push these videos out to more viewers. That's going to help me have the resources to make more and better content. Guess what, guys? I am grounded. Officially grounded by my doctor. No running. In fact, hardly any walking. He says just regular walking at actually not even regular walking, slow pace, he said. I asked him about a bicycle. He frowned on the idea. He said, all right, but really slow. So what's the deal? What's going on with me? Well, oh boy, not long after I ran the marathon last October, I actually got sick. I started having problems with my arms, nerve. I maybe it was associated with nerves, not sure, but I was having problems actually even moving my arms. That went away. That's a whole drama and story. And about 2 months later, just suddenly had this pain in the left side of my hip, and I think it may be associated with the same issue that may have attacked my arms. He thinks I need to just chill out for 2 solid weeks. So what does that look like for me? Trips to the sauna, trips to the hot tub. One of the 2 gyms that I go to is so cool. It has a hot tub, swimming pool, sauna, and a steam room. And I do it all. When I go, it's like a special thing once a week. And I hit every last single one of those. Heat therapy blended with the cold therapy of the pool is all really good for I may be dealing with. I'm looking at this as an opportunity to work on my aerobic base. Because, the running, at least for me, I know for a lot of people, they purposely run slow and try to stay in the aerobic zone. I have problems with that. But it's, in the aerobic zone where you can see some weight loss. I have put on probably a little bit of fat. It's not good for performance. I'm going to be working on shaving off some weight. I'm talking fat weight. I'm not setting a goal like, oh, it's got to be X many pounds, or I haven't achieved anything. That's just too simplistic. I'm really looking at how many inches have been lost. What does that translate into in terms of muscle gain? What does that translate into fat loss? I'm going to be focused on doing those easy stretches. Going to be icing up, and I am going to find ways to enjoy this time where I can't get out and run. This little omelet here, this is what I am having post-workout. I just finished up an hour on the bicycle, very low speed, hit the sauna, did some weight work on my arms. My doctor has prescribed the following hip flexor strain exercises. This first exercise I'm demonstrating is called the quadriceps stretch. You put your arm, or I should say hand, on the wall or a counter, and then on your injured side, you take your arm, you pull your leg up into a bending position, you pull it up until your foot reaches your buttock, or until you feel a stretching in the front of your thigh. You proceed to hold the position for 30 seconds on the injured side, and you repeat it 3 times. My instructions actually don't say whether you should also do this on your uninjured side, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to do it for both sides. For this next exercise, called the heel slide, I placed a mat down on the floor but quickly found that it was not going to work when I tried to move my foot not back but forward to again align with the foot at the front. So I got off the mat and got on a hard surface, and voila, the exercise was much easier to execute. So as you see, you pull your foot down until it's flush with the floor, and you slide it back toward your butt, and you do this 20 times on the injured side. Again, my instructions don't say whether this is something I should do on the uninjured side as well, but I'm going to do it for both. For the straight leg raise, you are on your back with your uninjured leg bent toward the ceiling, and with your injured leg, with your foot flexed, you raise your leg up about 10 inches or so off the floor slowly, and then slowly place it back down on the floor. You repeat this motion for 10 times, and my doctor advises that I do 3 sets of 10. And again, for me, I will be doing them on both sides. This last exercise is called the hip flexor stretch. Now, maybe you don't want to follow my instructions on this one when it comes to what you see here. I'm actually putting my injured leg out in front, bent toward my chest. I'm looking at the instructions again as I record this and see that they say you should, in fact, put your uninjured leg out in front. So just look at this in reverse. So the leg that is behind me should actually be your injured leg. So what you do is you move your uninjured leg in front of you, as you're seeing here. You bend forward, you put your hands on the floor, and then you pull up your buttocks as much as you can toward your chest, and you feel a stretch in your hip on the injured side. Again, what I'm doing here is the reverse. At any rate, this seems to be an exercise that perhaps you should only do on one side, and for 30 seconds repeat 3 times.